as per usual, I've been able to get a whole heap of stuff done, which is good. And there's more stuff that will need to be done later, I suppose. I've got a massive drink ready to go. I doubt I'm going to get a sponsor with no viewers. But yep, I've got a lineup planned. I don't know how many people are going to watch this after the fact. So what I'll do is I'll save the lineup for if anybody actually shows up. I do expect a small number of people to show up. If they don't, that's okay. I can just save this for the next time. But there's a surprise. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll actually grab some opals. There we go. We at least have one person. Hello, how you doing? We don't have one person. That's okay. What I'll do is I'll get one opal underway whilst we're waiting for some people to show, and then I'll talk about what we actually have going today. So let me have a look at my bag of tricks. I've got a tiny little bag of tiny little opals. Maybe I'll do that one. Nah. Got a bigger bag of Mintabee. I'm feeling brave today. Let's have a look what's in here. I'll just swap this around so that you can see what I'm looking at. That's the turn around button. Turn around button. Turn around button. Thank you. Righty. So there we go. Okay. Neighbours are singing. That's all right. I'm going to drown them out with this amazing opal machine soon. So this is what I've got. I've got Mintabee. Woohoo! But I've got more. Should some other people show up, I'll start cutting the other ones. But this is a bunch of Mintabee fragments, and what I'm going to do is, see there's no one here, I'm going to look through the fragments myself, find something nice to cut. For example, this one. So for those of you who don't know about Mintabee, and those of you who will be watching this later, Mintabee opal is notorious for being difficult to cut. The reason for that is that it's just a little bit harder, a little bit more brittle, and also what you see on the side is not necessarily what you're going to see straight on. You get the hang, sort of, you get the hang of kind of cross-cutting the Mintabee opal the moment you see a good bar, because you know that bar is not going to face if you cut it from the top. So you get used to that kind of thing. It's just one of the other challenges that you get. I'm going to put the remaining Mintabees here. So what I'll do is I'll just get this guy, show you this one. Now the reason why I'm a little bit optimistic about this opal is, well, that bit is not an optimistic part. I could probably snap it off. No, I can't. That's the sand cap. But one thing that is really optimistic about this particular opal is the fact that I suspect that this has been cleaved the wrong way. And by the wrong way, I mean the right way. So I reckon this is the top. You can see how thin the piece is. So this is the top, and I can see some evidence of sand on the bottom here. What that tells me is that this side, the bit that's facing, is actually technically the bar. And so presuming that this sand doesn't pervade all the way through the opal, we've got a good chance of actually making all of this stuff that you see on the front here into an opal, which will be cool. So let's give that one a shot. Soundproofing off, Dremel on, soundproofing on. First things first, of course, get rid of the sand. As I have said before, the sand on the Mintabee opal, I believe, actually adds to the instability. The fact that there's large particle sizes and different hydraulic properties, I reckon that just stresses the opal out just that little bit more. means it's going to snap a lot quicker and easier. Forgot to turn on my the fan. That'll probably make it sound so much more attractive. But anyway, got a piece of mint to be opal just stuck to my fingers. I'll dig you detail. One thing I've noted about the Minty is that since I've been visiting Newcastle with relative frequency, I've had a good opportunity to have a look at a lot of fossils. And there was a guy, I can't remember who it was, he was one of the YouTubers around here, very good opal cutter. Desperate for mint to be opal, to be a fossil of something. And although I'm not desperate for mint to be opal to be a fossil of something, because I just want to cut it without conscience. I think mint to be opal actually is good opal. A lot of it that I've seen, it just has an awful lot. An awful lot of similarities with good opal. It's just a bit harder. And I can even tell you what I think it is. I think it's a horsepower plant. I don't know why horsepower plants have all decided to trade around the mint. Luckily, I suppose. This hasn't been turning out as good as I was hoping. Seems that sand layer is still there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through on the side. See how far that goes. And then goes all the way through. So just warm up over lane of dust, eh? I'll tell you about the day I had today. I was got everything ready for the live stream. Then a lawnmower started up. I waited for a little while and then thought, no, it's going to be a long-term thing. So I posted a video saying that there's a lawnmower. Then the lawnmower stops and I have to wait for the video to upload. Brilliant. I've been cutting a few fossils on this thing. So I think it's had it. I'll do this live stream and then I will release the bed. I mentioned right from the get-go, I'm not sure how many people do this, but live streams are quite difficult to prepare for. I'm not trying to guilt anyone that we have to go over like this. But I've got all my materials ready and make sure everything is clean so you can go to food, all that. And that's just for a peak of 2 or 3 viewers. Imagine what those people who've got thousands do. So there, Hubert people. This did start off a lot bigger. Whatever I'm doing, I'm speaking. I think I better sniff my armpits just to make sure it's not that. Let's have a look at this one. What's going on with it? Oh yeah, it's nice. So what I'll do is I will cut the I'll cut the sand off this, like I want to do. And you can just see on the end here, there's a lot of colour. So hopefully I'll be able to extract a lot of that colour from there, and maybe I'll be able to mine and see if there's any more down at the other end of this opal. We do know that a lot of the time the colour bar is a bit fleeting. And just so that you know, that milkiness there, that to me is evidence of stress. I'm trying to de-stress the opal. De-stress the opal by vibrating the crap out of it. Not the best idea, mate. Seeing it isn't meant to be, I'll show you a trick. These are some chopsticks. Got a bit of wax on them, but I need to cut them up anyway. So. But you may have realised the whole goal of this exercise is to put wax into these. What I've noticed is if you put wax all over the Dremel tool, it's a bit kinder. It doesn't cut as easily. And have you seen this chopstick, by the way? This is what I call my optimistic. What have I got over here? This one is my realistic. Just keep coming, don't they? It's about that time of night you're probably going to get crickets. welcome to live chat. So presumably turn on messages. Is that what the problem was? I completely hand today for cutting a break. Watching this later and you're feeling sorry for me, don't. I was fully expecting it's not to be particularly well populated because of late the YouTube algorithm has not been kind to me, as I mentioned in my post. You reckon it's not good? John, Sam, John. Yep, just using archaic language works. No, it doesn't, because his magical container is supposed to, hold the opal demon, and never does. Now that's a nuisance. Got a look here, there's a crack there. Just trying to get it off. This is the only piece of purpose here. Got to do what you got to do. Just keep going with that. I'm going to get so sick of doing movie style openers, so just go straight on and do a button with the See? Somewhere with it. things we're doing. So we're going to do is we're going to cut across here and hope for the best. Okay. No wonder we're having trouble. That weight is 2-1. It means to be anyway. That's a good weight change. So there's no one here to see the stream. It's not that big a thing. Disaster last time I tried to do this live, wasn't it? Get rid of the excess wax that I put on there. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea at the time, didn't it? Guard on. The guard is great, but it takes a bit of extra effort to get the things off with it. That's right. Wildlife is paying me a visit. Okay, I shall return. Oh wow. So I return a little bit more into frosting than normal. Just washing this down so you can see it. Gave this blade an absolute shellacking. Look, pretty much clean. Clean steel. what I'll do is I'll cut this and then we're going to move straight onto the main. Seeing we've got record numbers. I'll cut maybe one of these. I'm very, very curious as to one of those particular items that I've got here. I'll show them to you in a minute. Matter of fact, I'll move straight onto there. I am that curious. Hello there. Just had to change one of the mandrels. Alright. How are we doing tonight? I think the text is working. Let me have a look. Yeah, live chat, all messages are visible. Hopefully it works. Feel free to participate or not. Can I find anything? No, just find out how many people are on. That's about it. I'll show you what we've got here, and I'll show you something else we've got here for today as well. So, this guy is really exciting to me. It's a chunk of belemnite, and I have a suspicion that if I cut it right, I'll get a really nice gem out of it. You can see that Z shape out of there, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. It looks like there's a bit of a crack. That might have to go. But this belemnite in particular is actually quite a good one, so I'm giving up on it being a fossil. I'm just turning it into a gem. What else have I got? Got a chunk of mintaby, I do believe. This is a chunk of mintaby here. It's kind of nice. I had a lot planned for tonight, but it's probably going to fall through. This is a pea knobby, and I quite like these things, so I think we'll probably get the belemnite and the pea knobby done. We don't have to succeed with the pea knobby. They're a bit of a gamble, but I love cutting into them anyway. What I'll do is it's getting dark now, so what I'll do is I'll actually show with the UV what is in there. I don't know what's in there. I only got it a day or two ago, and I've just been busy with work. This guy here, absolutely fantastic. You can see the amount of colour that's just showing through, and that is happening at all levels here. I could cut it on the top, or I could cut it on the side. I think I'd be mad not to cut it on the side. That's where the colour is, so that's where I'll cut it, presuming I get up to it. And if we get up to it, I'll show you what I've done here. Sorry, I've just been replacing things. But we're going to be playing Opal Battleship. So what you can see here is a nice little grid. So that grid responds to a particular type of opal, and what I can do is I can spray it. Here's my spray. I thought I had the spray right here. Well, I will drizzle water on it then. Yeah. Oh no, there's a spray. So we get a better idea of what's going on here. Well, it looks better in real life, but oh well. Probably not going to get up to that anyway. I'll be probably cutting 2 opals and then finishing the stream. So let's do the belemnite first, because I'm feeling lucky punk. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to first remove the mud. Oh, hang on. I'm going to actually point a laser, wasn't I? Alright, let's point the laser. Sorry. Been a big day. Okay, so there's our laser. Do you reckon I can do this work? So just hopefully this works. There we go, look at that. Haha. So we've got clear sky. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's clear all the way through. I'll just confirm that with my own visual eyes. Right, let's turn to the side. You know there's sand on the top there. Yep, sand, it doesn't show through there from the top. It doesn't show through there from the side. Let's make sure that all of the side has the same response. Do have an issue with sand in there, but it looks like we'll be able to get something. I think over here we're going to get a bit of a problem, but I think we're going to do okay. So what I'll do is I think I'll take the tops off and see what happens. Shall we? Oh, we'll do the green laser just because it's fun. Don't break the camera. You're just getting oversaturated because that's what my eyes are doing. So that one is at least I know the top is thinner than the bottom. Let's get rid of that before it kills my camera phone. Alright, well, that's given me an idea on what to... Oh no, it must be some kind of residual effect. No problem. At the moment I thought I'd ruined mine. There is literally a green light down there. Alright. So, yeah, we'll do the P movie now. Why not? So, let's do the bottom. That was fun. belemnite then. I'll take that as a sign. I'll be able to find it in the morning, don't worry. Carving opal vellum day and vellum night. Don't know what it is about these things all of a sudden. I see vellum night and I just want to do dead legs. Not exactly a knight in shining armour for that, am I? Might be the first kind of carvy golden knot that I'm going to do. Interesting. I have to go all the way through the belemnites? Good question. You are afraid of me thinking, dangerous pastime I know, but that belemnite is for sand, and I'm pretty sure it's true. All the wheels in my head have been turning, the look of that crazy load of sand. Promised myself that I'd carve the bell, and right now I'm holding the ground. not matter. Possibly conceiving musically my way. Duckville. That's Duckville, not Duckville. Quack, quack. Polish this if they've got a nice groove in the middle there. But that's a tomorrow problem. Hello there, Jeff. Whenever I see you, I think of the Death Star team. That's Jeff Vader, that is. Have you seen that? I have to state saying it's a pretty niche thing though. Because Eddie Izzard, while he was still a dude. In case you're interested, what you've missed out on, not a lot. Playing Battleship with Opals, in case you weren't the person who came in earlier on. This is about... Oh really, what did you cut? So there've been people going on all the time, and I just assumed it was you actually, to be honest. Anywho, this is a belemnite. That's not bad. 5 carats. By my estimation, that's a little bit more than 4 carats. Yeah. Well, that's what you get. I often get my stuff from Opal Auctions, and it's a great site. But I sometimes do take a bit of a risk with some of the shinier ones, which have got what obviously is a lot of sand in them. Sometimes you win, but more often than not, you just have to cut it apart. Ooh. Do you post pictures? Because I'll have a look at it. This belemnite's threatening to look good, but it's just the sand's just not going away. Yeah, the fossils. I'm getting good at identifying the fossils at least. I think those wood fossils are all the same. I think they're all horsetails. Mozzies. The other thing is that I've noticed that those fossils, next time you have a crack at them, you'll notice that a plate comes off and then an L-shaped section comes off. And I think it's because of the piece of plant that actually preserves. I was chatting to Riley about knobbies, of all things, and I asked him if knobbies actually showed up with wood fossils, and he said yes. So I'm wondering whether knobbies are actually something called a gourd, which is basically a tumour of the plant. Yeah, that's going straight through. What I might have to do is cut my losses and cut straight through it. Yeah. If you're lucky, you can get a fossil that will have the sand underneath the surface, but you don't break the surface, so to speak. Cutting this one all the way. No, I'm not. It's cutting me all the way. Ah! Alright. What to do with this piece? That's a nice piece though. So what I'll do is I'll just carve it like this. Bit annoying, but oh well. It's a nice piece, nonetheless. It's alright. You don't take it to the wheel unless you're prepared to break it. What have we got here? Well, it's a consolation prize, but it's a good one. There we go. I might actually just, this is a bit too coarse to be continuing to cut at this level, so I'll just stop cutting it like this once I've done this bit. It's taking too much off. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll actually give this a bit more detail later. It's not too bad, it's just tiny. And I've got this bit, so we'll have a look at this bit and see what we can do with it. Definitely the run to the litter. Might have to cut across again. It's going to be a couple of small pieces this time around. A bit annoying. Hey, what can you do? Yeah. Volcanic Brega. I suppose the Ethiopian opals are all volcanic in origin, aren't they? However that happens. I think what I might try doing... Nah, I'm going to have to cut it across. See how that goes. Yeah, sand all through it. Don't worry, this piece didn't cost me very much. And I saw what it looked like, I'm going, well, if that has got a lot of opal in it, it's worth it. Probably should post a picture of it appeared on the Opal auction site. Yeah, I need one of those. Had to get one full about a month or two ago. I was thinking of actually carving one out of opal and seeing what the dentist said. Just because the belemnites usually have that core, that sand core. It's amazing, isn't it? They just keep going and going and going with the sand. I didn't look at it through the laser. Yeah, my daughter's texting me in case you're hearing that buzzing noise. I'll tell her I was on a live stream and she'll be so... Oh, I'm so sorry, Dad. Luckily, it's not a huge audience, so I don't think she's done any damage. Yeah, I'll try and get that with a slightly less blunt instrument than this one. And I'll do this piece as well. Might look good. I'll show you this one. Actually, before I do that, I'll show you the game we were going to play if people showed up. Opal Battleship. Just spray some water over there and, you know, people can pick the grid. But I think I'll just do this. That one, I probably would have set it. You know, put into, like, you know, a piece of silver that I'm, you know, so good at carving. Good at carving? Oh dear. Been a long day, mate. So, show you this piece. my day today. Have a look at this. Bit of sand all through it. That's alright, so we just stay on this side, I reckon. Or can I just... If I just take the top off this, what do you reckon we'll do? Just the top. Trying to show you. Oversaturating. Can't see what it's doing. It's annoying. You can see that bit. Doing quite well as well. So I'll try and take the sand down. That really is quite impressive. I don't think it's worth the risk, so I'll just play it safe with this one. Yep, green and gold mostly, yeah. Right, and it presents this way, so hopefully if I cut across that sand, I told you I'd play it safe, now I'm taking the risk. Tells you a lot about me. No stunning job I've done. Online, I just got them from eBay from memory. They're like $10 for 10. They're really, really cheap. What I've done is I've gotten the Dremel tool, I've taken out this the sandpaper and the other discs in there. So I've got a container like that. It looks like one of those old film containers if you're old enough to remember them. And so I've just got them all sitting in there. And that goes into a specific spot on my workbench. I'm trying to make it so that I've got everything I need in my workbench ready to go. This guy's going to be only like a carat maximum, but what a carat it's going to be. Tell you what though, bit of a spring chicken, are ya? I'm 45. That's kind of the age where you realise you're getting old, but you also know that it could be worse. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to round everything off. Trying to angle these things away a bit, so because that is the angle that creates the colour. That angle there, and so that means if I can pull it back. Yeah, there's been some studies on that. Apparently, like 30 to 40 is when you're at your most depressed. Then after that, you get happier. Okay, now I'm pushing fake. I've got a stone, I like it. What I'll do is I'll actually dot that one, because not right now, but I'll dot it because I think that if I push my luck too much, I'm going to end up just losing the stone if I push my luck too much. There's sand under there. I'm pretty certain that sand is pretty epic. You might not have seen before, but I had a knobby which I just found. I examined it with the laser, and then it went fling out into the night. So that was my tragedy for today. It sounds like you, Jeff. Oh yeah, I agree. Beautiful little stone. Look at this guy. I'm not sure whether he's going to get much. What I'm just going to do, what you can't see, if you can see that pale bit, I'll set this to replay. Like, it takes forever to upload once I've done the live stream, but have a look at the laser analysis of the knobby, because that was quite awesome and interesting. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm just trying to get this laser to sit here. There we go. So what I can do now is I can just turn it on. So let's have a look over it. So you can see the sand patch there. So if I just flip it over to there, you'll see the sand shadow quite clearly. There's also a bit of black potch. You can see that black potch that's sitting in there. No cracks. So it just depends on what goes down. What you can see is just on here, the white bit at the top. That's a slightly reddish bar. So what I'll do is I'll just cut the top of it. That'll be the last thing I do today. I'll cut the top off this one, and we'll see if that actually is any good. Well, I'll go a little bit further, but then I think that'll be the end of the stream, I reckon. So let's see what it does. What I'll do is I'll facet it a bit to see if I can actually get the correct angle for the colour. And there we have it. It's that angle there. So let's have a look. Yeah, the science of that is the fact that the red particles settle first. So I instantly know, just so you know, that the opal would have sat like that in the ground up until it was dug out. So I'll also scoop that off and see what's there. Sometimes it gets a nice pleasant surprise. This is not valuable or anything, but look at that pattern. That is, I like that. I really like that. It's a little mushroom. That's so cool. I just got to take the rest off it and see, like, I don't care what the red does. Now, I have no idea what I can do with that, but it is beautiful. I'll flip this over, let's see. What you can see here, just out of curiosity, the lowest layer there, it's very hard to see on the camera, but the lowest layer there, hang on, can I mess with those colours? Let's see. Come on. Don't need to do bluish, pop. Yeah, we'll try pop. Okay, so how do you do that? Right, let's see. Can you see any better now? Oh yeah, alright. That's actually pretty close to true colour though. Let's go over this side and see what you can see. There you go, learn a new thing every day, don't you? C7? Let's have a look. Wow, how do you pick these things? Look at that. Hang on. What a snare. I am thoroughly impressed. How did you... Oh, that's impressive. That is very impressive. Also looks like a tooth. Should we do it now? Yeah, let's let me just have a quick finish of this one. I think this is more a demonstrator. You sunk my battleship. Okay, I'm going to quickly turn this into a drop. That'll take 5 seconds. Or maybe a marquee. Yeah, see what happens. go normal. I have no idea how you picked that, mate. Because the image is so low res. Sometimes though, when you're not mucking around, you're just making the stone the correct shape. Everything also goes right for you. Because look at this. What are you, 52? There's nothing wrong with your ice, mate. From my angle, it was just a black piece of nothing. There we go. Okay, so I'll dot that one up. And yeah, I'm now really curious. So I reckon. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just carefully take these edges off. Let's clean up the back a bit. Probably find solid gold there or something. Don't worry. That's what ice cream containers are for. Alright, I'll just carefully take that bit off. Directional too. I might be able to get more out of it in the sunlight tomorrow. But I'll just turn it into a little bit of a cab. Okay, I'll dot that one up. I'm not going to go too... I could go more, but I'm not going to. How's that for a battleship, mate? Wow. Considering that, like, I've been struggling with an obby. I've been trying to get the sand out of the belemnite. Nothing works. You just go C7 and bam. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, you've stunned me. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, show you something else that I've been doing whilst we're here. Going to just gently scan that, just in case, you spot something else. Okay, but over here, I've just been building a ring mount for my fossils. So all I needed to do is get a hole saw, and a hole saw of 2 different sizes, and then I just carved out the inside so that the fossil would fit snugly, and now I've got myself a nice little display. Didn't spot that. Let me just go to this. All messages are visible. Come on. Heh. Just say yo or something, and that'll bring the messages up again. Oh yeah. Listen, you're in Tassie at the moment, aren't you? Yeah. The thing about it is that I was in Newcastle, and the I can show you. There's a few more just sitting around over here. That's a Glossoptera leaf there. What's this one? This one I've just been working on actually getting the horsetail out of it. So that's a horsetail stem. You can see that's coming out of there. Anyway, it's a construction site. There's new houses going up over in War Park, and there's just this giant pile of debris. And these are shale fossils, and so they're actually just falling apart. Hi, Pony. Hello, Loki. Max will hiss at you because he hates the phone. Yeah, but yeah, I was just going to quickly show you this. This is stuff that I just found just lying around abandoned. So I've been working at it. So carefully moving the scale off. But you can see here there's a horsetail stem just there. It's enormous. This is huge. And move this away. Yeah, it needed some Panadol. So yeah, just here, have a look at this. That's and this one's been stabilized now. I'm going to work on them before. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, they're just sitting there at a construction site, just rotting away. At any rate, I think it's about time that I go and actually get myself some dinner. Huh. Yeah. In Penguin, not of Penguin, right? Just found a piece of opal. Where that came from. Anyway, all right. Have a nice evening. I'm going to go have some tea now. Dr. Phil out.